Good morning and welcome to your Wallops weather briefing. Well, we have some very chilly conditions that have settled into the region. Temperature got down to 21 degrees last night, and we're going to continue to see those cold conditions for the next couple of days before temperatures begin to moderate a little bit as we go into Thursday and into the end of the week. Looking at the current surface analysis, you can see that Arctic high pressure across the eastern United States bringing those chilly conditions. Also, fairly calm conditions as well, as we're seeing that high pressure provide us with mostly clear skies this morning, dry air with very little chances for precipitation in our forecast for the next several days. Probably will not see any precipitation across the region until we get into the end of the work week, and especially into the weekend as we see a front move through the area on Saturday. But for now, looking at very nice conditions, although a little chilly out there this morning. We'll see abundant sunshine for the next couple of days. Upper level winds from this morning's balloon release showing winds generally out of a northeast to easterly direction from the low levels all the way up to the upper levels of the atmosphere. And as you can see, fairly light winds all the way up through the column as well. Higher winds at the lower levels, as we see at 1,000 feet. Winds only about 21 knots, but as we go up in height, they drop off even more, looking at winds only around 4 knots at the 20,000 foot level, as that upper level ridge resides over the eastern United States. Freezing level this morning was at the surface, as we saw those temperatures drop below freezing last night and still struggle to reach that freezing mark as of 10 a.m. hour. I want to take a look here at our visible satellite. You can see mostly clear conditions across the mid-Atlantic region. We do see some lower level clouds right off the coast that are visible this morning, and then a little bit of upper level cirrus cloudiness off to our south. But all in all, looking at mostly sunny skies this morning, which will continue through the late morning and afternoon hours today as that high pressure resides over our area. I want to take a look here at our European forecast model and what we can expect over the next several days. And as I said earlier, we are going to see those dry conditions continuing. So as we scroll through the next couple of days here on our model, you can see that high pressure providing us with mostly clear and dry conditions throughout the day on Wednesday, and then into Thursday we see those dry conditions continuing with a little bit of an increase in cloudiness expected during the day on Thursday, and eventually on Friday we'll see that flow switch more out of a west to southwesterly direction, and we will see some warmer temperatures ahead of this next system that approaches late in the day on Friday. So we could see a brief shower late in the evening on Friday before midnight, but it looks like most of that activity will likely hold off until Saturday. And Saturday looks like our best chance of rain throughout the next 7 days, looking at some scattered showers along this upper level system as it moves through our region, and we will see most likely that rain coming to an end by Saturday night into Sunday, where we'll see just a slight chance of some precipitation for the later part of our weekend. I'm going to take a look here a little closer at our next 24 hours. You can see a green chart across the board with no hazardous weather expected. We'll see some slightly breezy conditions and some cold conditions today as we go throughout the morning and afternoon hours, only looking at a high temperature of 35 degrees, and it will be slow approaching that 35 degree mark as we still remain in the upper 20s as of the current time. Looking as we go into the evening, we'll see the temperatures drop back into the 20s, partly cloudy to mostly clear skies expected. Those winds will die off a bit, but still remain just high enough to keep the temperature from really bottoming out into the teens. We'll hold those temperatures into the low to mid 20s tonight for an overnight low, as we are not expecting calm winds. If we had seen a scenario with the calm winds tonight, we would have seen those temperatures likely in the teens overnight. But looking at the low temperature tonight, around 23 degrees, and then as we wake up for Wednesday morning, looking at another cold start with only an expected temperature reading in the mid 20s by 8 a.m. So we push ahead to the next 7 days, looking at those dry conditions continuing through at least the first half of Friday, and then just a slight chance of an evening shower Friday night, about 20% before midnight, and about 80% chance that we'll see some scattered showers during the day on Saturday as that front pushes through the region. You can see warm air ahead of this system getting up to about 56 degrees during the day on Saturday, and then some cooler air arriving once again behind this departing system on Sunday. High temperature of 47, and then Monday with a high of 45. But those readings, although they will be cooler for the beginning of next week, right about what we usually see for this time of year. That'll wrap it up for today's weather briefing. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Have a nice day.